here they are. So I did win these off a raffle in the Nike site. So we have colorway. Now I'm going to turn the phone for the correct video here. We have the colorway pattern being FZ4921-600. This is a size 13, my size, yeah. And as you can see, is representative on the box as well, and with the Mamba logo. If you're familiar with Kobe's flow over the years, he's had 2 numbers, and he was a GOAT player. One of those legends, unfortunately, passed in a crazy helicopter crash. So his shoes are one of my favorite to rock and wear, just because if you're familiar with how most Kobe's are set up, you'll know that they have a really beefy inner sole and then a lighter performance complex of actually shoe makeup. So when you put that inner sole in, it adds a lot more rigidity to the shoe itself, and thus performing like a good quality performance shoe. So I like the combination of the 2 components combining and how they mesh together. And the game day Kobe, don't quote me, Kobe 9s, I think, no, game day Kobe's, no, Kobe 5s, that's exactly what they were. They were white, a little bit of purple, and I wore those for 2 years straight, to give you an example of how comfortable Kobe's are. At the end of the 2 years, I found a new home for them, and so I tend to switch up shoes quite a bit. So here we have the Kobe Grinch. This is the reverse Grinch. The first Grinch that we had, I don't have videos of that, but that was indeed green, and it's been so long, I'm not even going to comment against the first one. I'm just going to start commenting on this one here. This has a nice snake skin style hue texture as it relates back to Kobe's Mamba theme, and the dimples are actually coated in some sort of gloss, and it does appear that it seems to be like a raised vinyl on the actual substrate of material, which is like a fly knit style material here. So that's rather unique. And then we have the midsole, which is pretty very average or slightly subpar in my opinion, because it's already starting to wrinkle and crease. Just with the feel of these on my finger, there's a lot of lacquer on here, and I'd be highly concerned about the longevity wear of the midsole on these bad boys, because they'll probably start to crack and then start to rip on you. So let's talk about the actual sole. Pretty interesting pattern. I suppose as you wear it down, it'll get more aggressive traction wise. Right out of the box, they don't feel like a heavy duty sneaker or a basketball style grip. And as you can see, they have a tapered midsole in here, and this is probably one of the few basketball shoes that kind of looks like a tennis and a football shoe right now. So then going to the heel, it's very pronounced. It sticks out, it rounds. It's very similar design to if you've ever seen a foot of a cow. It's a solid plant, and you can see it's not over aggressive, but it does allow you enough plant on your rear heel that it slightly goes over that rear heel complex, and so it gives you good cushion, but it also allows you to rock your heel a little bit. So rounding out the whole finish of this shoe, there's going to be some light opaque pockets. These are a shimmery reddish pink light swirl opal looking. We have Kobe Sig, not the OG RIP. Then coming around to the other side of the sneaker, we have the gorgeous complex again. And as you can see too, the dots, the imitation snakeskin is not in any specific, let me see. I guess there is some sort of matrix of pattern here, but most of it, you can see the bigger scales on this side tapering down to the smaller scales, and just a good scale complex. So I think they did a really good job there. Also, we have a carbon fiber footplate on the bottom. Now, what's interesting me this whole video is the product that is actually in the tongue. So this tongue is clear mesh. When I say that, it's mesh on both sides. And then there's a rubber membrane that is honeycombed that stretches across the entire tongue, and that allows the tongue value to stay against your foot. So I would think that if it's pressed against your foot and you're wearing a very, very thin sock, you indeed would be able to feel that honeycombing on the top of your foot. And I don't know that would be a good thing or a bad thing. The insides of these bad boys are awesome. So overall, I think they did the reverse Grinch solid. And if I had Grinches and reverse Grinches, then I would probably rock 1 and 1, and then keep the other pair 1 and 1 dead stock, and then just switch it out throughout the years. I have transitioned from Kobe's because my foot is a little bulkier, and now I'm wearing mainly SBs with custom insoles for arch support. So it all depends on what your style is. And I would tell you these are a beautiful looking shoe, great shoe for the holiday. And if you're into Kobe and you like themed related shoes, this is a light theme related shoe. I anticipate long term it'll remain intact in its value or increase slightly. I don't see the shoes going for $1,200–$1,800. However, I do think this will be a $500 shoe all day long. Currently it's trading at between $455 and $610, I think was the larger sale, and I wear a size 13. It all differs on the size because the amount of shoes they make per size. So they may only make, let's just say in a batch of 10, they may only make one size 13, but they're going to be making 3 10s. They're going to be making 2 8s. They're going to, they're going to be making more of the sizes that are more commonplace. So us bigfooters have a harder time getting shoes, but if we can get them, they do run at a premium. So shout out to Kobe and the team for doing this amazing colorway and spicing up things back. RIP to him and respect to the family. Super stoked to show you guys this and to have it in hand. The guy editing the videos is actually a size 14. So if you guys think I got troubles finding 13s, think about him. His size probably increases by a third higher than 13s because they only make 1 per 20, 14. So guys, have a blessed day. Enjoy life. Merry Christmas. And enjoy your shoes.